Tamara, and today I am really excited to tell you about a series that I have been planning for quite some time. This series is a Learn to Sew series. It's definitely for a beginner sewer, somebody who has just recently gotten their sewing machine, has never touched a sewing machine before, or you've had that sewing machine hidden in your closet and you're just afraid to pull it out and figure it out. Well, this series is going to be for you. My first class is going to be how to use a sewing machine. Not really how to sew yet. I'm going to walk you through how to thread a sewing machine, how to wind a bobbin, all of those things, what different parts are on your sewing machine, all of the stuff that scares you when you first look at a sewing machine. I'm going to walk you through and we're going to get past that fear so that we can start learning how to use our sewing machines. The second class is going to be all about how to learn to sew. So that's where we will learn how to backstitch, how to do our seams properly, how to use your sewing machine while sewing, and different things like pivoting, all of those types of things. That will be in the second class. And then the third class is going to be what not to do. Yes, there are things as seamstresses that sometimes we do, and I don't want you to get into some bad habits that actually cause us issues when we're learning to sew. So that third class is going to be very important, what not to do when learning to sew. That fourth class is going to be troubleshooting problems. No matter what type of a seamstress you are, if you have been sewing for a long time or if you are a new sewer, problems arise. Our sewing machines can be finicky at times. So that lesson 4 is going to be all about where to start when your machine is giving you some grief, where to look second, where to look third, and then of course, finally, if we've gone through all of these troubleshooting methods, then maybe it is time to see a technician. But hopefully that class will walk you through a whole bunch of suggestions before you completely give up and need to see a technician. Because as a beginner sewer, that's probably a stumbling block right there. All right, and now lesson 5 is going to be how to use a sewing pattern, how to read one. We'll talk through PDF versions as well as our normal versions. So that will hopefully get you over the hump of buying a pattern and actually doing something that you're really excited about. And finally, this is the most important part. I have come up with a free download, and this free download I will have linked in the description down below, and I highly recommend that you guys check out this free download. So what is the free download? It is the free beginner's guide to sewing terms. As a beginner sewer, sometimes we follow these tutorials on YouTube and they're using terms that we have no idea what they are. So this little, I think it's just 3 pages here. Yeah, it's just a 3-page download. It has 2 full pages, all with different sewing terms that you may want to know. And instead of having to hunt all of this down on the internet, I've put it all together for you in this little PDF download. So definitely check that out. It is free for you. And if you don't like it, it was free. What's the big deal, right? So I hope that this will also help you as we begin to learn to sew. So please subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss when these tutorials come out. We will put everything in a playlist, and these 5 classes are just the beginning. So if you're finding this video later on, this is early 2021, if you're finding this video later on, definitely check that playlist because I am going to be adding videos to it throughout the year. So different things like even how to use a seam ripper properly. Those types of things will all be found in this playlist. So as a beginner sewer, this is going to be a little gem playlist for you to check out and learn and continue to sew. Until next week, I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!